I'm making this from the inside of my car at a shopping centre, waiting for a friend to finish work, and I'm not gonna look at the camera because it put me off of my thinking. But a lot of people deal with depression and anxiety in a way they don't know how to get through it. Um, it's not an easy thing. I think men struggle quite a lot due to the fact that they've always been told to, or been seen to be manly, and admitting these things isn't considered manly. But what helps is having people around you that love you and can help you and support you. I know that's easier said than done because not everyone has that. I'm lucky enough that I do, and I know that dealing with this kind of thing can be very hard. There's days where you don't want to get up, there's days where you don't want to go to work, you don't want to see your friend, you don't want to talk to family or friends or girlfriends or boyfriends, and I've been one to be very anti-therapy because I've always not really seen the point, but I do see the point. It's hard to understand for my own mentality. I don't think I could ever do it, but for those who really need it, I suggest you do it. It could help. I'm just trying to convey my point of view on it. I left my job due to mental health reasons because I generally had a breakdown, and it's hard. It's always hard to deal with. It's easier to talk about it than it is to deal with it, and I think people take medication. People go, they do, as I said, therapy, and it does help, but it's always there. It's always in the back of your mind. Everyone that I know with depression has always thought about, suicide's always there, but I don't think anyone would ever do it. And then you see people who do, and it just makes you think. I'm lucky enough, as I said, to have people around me who would help me if I ever felt like that. And I would convince, not even the right word, I would try and, let's go with convince, I would try and convince those who have depression and anxiety to speak up about it. If you're feeling anything suicidal or self-harm, and really go see something about it, because it can really damage you. The last thing you want is to be so distant in yourself that you lose track of who you are, and I went through that, and it's not very good. Your friends and family start to notice, and when they tell you, you don't believe it. You think they're all lying, or they're just trying to start a problem, and it's not. This is merely just a little conversation piece in a video that I've decided to record due to seeing people that I've known for years deal with things. I've seen news articles about people, not just celebrities, but people doing things because of mental illness, and it's always looked down upon. And the fucking light's just gone out. Fucking brilliant. Get the light back on. But it's something that's better. Aha. But I think a lot of people tend to use it as an excuse. There are people that have sad days and they claim they have depression, but you don't know until you get yourself diagnosed with it. You just don't know. I think a lot of people tend to think it's a trend because of the amount of people that have it. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think a lot of people see everything on the news that's going on, and they feel like they're in a life where it's all just doom, which isn't true. I think the world's gotten better. You go back 50 years, you couldn't be, in this year today, it's more acceptable to be gay, bi, trans, whatever you are, it's more acceptable than ever. Yes, there's a lot of people hating on it. Yes, there's a lot of things going wrong with it, and it causes people to be depressed, and because they're not accepted. But but we're moving forward in a way that people, it's going back to depression, people speaking out it's become more of a accepted thing for both men and women, you know, to admit things. But yeah, this is really just a little running. I'm literally in a car. If you've got problems, if you feel like you need help, talk to someone, to call the numbers, to go to a doctor, go to a hospital, go to family, friends, you know, there's always someone around to help. I would never say suicide's an answer, but there are people that generally think that is the only way out, which isn't true. It can be an easy way out, but it affects everyone around you in a way that isn't good. I don't know why I made this, it's purely just to explain how life can cause you to have problems and things happen. But yeah, if you're feeling like it, talk to someone. Peace out.